I'm Michelle.
And I'm Lisa, and this is what happens before Boca.
Hey, Lise.
Hey, Michelle.
Welcome to episode 14.
14, exciting.
Lucky 14. We have a guest in studio today.
We do.
Studio audience. My daughter Stella is watching.
Yay, Stell.
Straight from Santa Barbara.
She's keeping a straight face, not laughing at all our
No, we've never had someone watch us film. It's a little unnerving.
technical difficulties.
Her and Rosie staring at us. Anywho, I have to do like a fact check because I was losing sleep over this. And it's probably going to be weeks in advance where things are incorrect. But I had said that Love Story was over. I probably confused one or two visitors.
And me.
Listeners. Yeah, you, Rachel. I said Love Story was over after 6 episodes, but that was incorrect. We still have one more to go, 9. By the time this is out, it'll be over.
It'll be over, yeah.
But the last 2 were great.
It's confusing. Now I have to catch up on the last 2.
So what was interesting is I kind of went on a Kennedy spree, and I read Rabbit Hole, What Remains by Carol Radziwill.
Oh, right, you told me.
Which was really good. I actually listened to it. I highly recommend if you were going through this whole love story obsession like I was.
I mean, I think she's sitting on some juicy info. She was the closest to them.
She really was. I don't think I realized. I kind of felt like, was she capitalizing on this? But she really was a center piece of it. And then I also watched the CNN documentary about him, and she was part of it.
Oh, interesting.
So it was very interesting. So if you need, and I think that was on HBO.
I feel like she tries to keep a low profile, but every once in a while she'll pop up with some info. You know, she was on Real Housewives.
Yeah, I know. How do you think I know her? Duh.
Well, I can watch Love Story because I was finishing Heated Rivalry.
Woo-woo! Lisa finally watched.
Love.
So Stella's laughing because she was the one who originally told me to watch it, and I was like, no.
Oh my God.
But then, of course, once it became popular in our...
I mean, obsessed. Love is love. They're so cute. I love...
Such a good love story.
Love.
Did you finish it?
Yeah. Oh. I love when they... are at the cabin and they tell his family. I love his parents. So it's so good. And now I want more.
Want more. Totally want more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, while we're talking shows, Love is Blind, I saw his taping in Philly. So
not Hoboken?
I don't know. Is it Hoboken?
Because I was spreading it around about Hoboken.
Me too. Is it Hoboken? Is it Philly? I don't know. But I have something exciting.
Yeah.
Follow up to my Blake Lively sighting. Back to another horse show this weekend. And it's towards the end of the day. So different classes ride at different times. And as the day goes on, it gets quieter and quieter because many people who are waiting to go have now gone and left.
Yeah.
So we're at the tail end. It's like 4:45. I've been sitting there for 5 freaking hours. And I hear this voice next to me. And I'm like, that sounds really familiar. I turn, Ryan Reynolds, in the flesh.
Nobody good is ever at the hockey rink. Nobody. Okay?
So he's with Blake Lively. Now they're both there. And they're talking to the same couple that they were talking to the week prior. Or 2 weeks prior that I was there. Looks like other girls that ride at their daughter's barn. And now I'm trying to get a picture. Because I'm texting our Mahjong group. And I'm like, Ryan Reynolds is here. Everybody's like, get a picture. Stella, I hold my camera up in the least innocuous way, and my flash goes off as I take.
Did they all turn around?
Picture of
That's
him.
so embarrassing, Lisa.
It's so embarrassing. So
then I cooler than that.
I know. And then I text the boys downstairs because they're finished riding at this point, and I say, when you come up, stand in front of Ryan Reynolds, and I will pretend I'm getting a picture of you and your ribbon, but I'll actually get a picture of him. Silas is like, Ryan Reynolds, the author? I was like, what? Tyler's on it. He comes upstairs. He stands there. Ryan Reynolds sits down. He's standing the whole time. He sits down on his chair, and now I can't get him.
I know.
But he's handsome.
Did you wear your Blake Lively jacket?
I wasn't wearing my Blake Lively jacket.
That's probably good, because you would have looked like a real stalker.
I would look like a stalker.
That would have been very embarrassing for you.
But I did feel bad because I think it's really hard to be
a celebrity,
and just try to be like a regular dad, because he's trying to make conversation with people, and he's making these loud proclamations about in this case, horseback riding, and it's awkward. Yeah. It's like you're not just a regular dad.
I know, it's hard. I don't feel that bad for him. But
anyway, that was the horse show. The boys did great, so that was nice.
That's awesome. All right.
So Before Boca.
So we're getting into it. We have a really cool episode today. Well, we hope it's cool.
Yeah.
It didn't start yet, but we hope it's going to be good. So the Before Boca phase is full of curiosity, reinvention, and sometimes a little uncertainty. So we thought, why not explore something a little outside of our everyday realm? And we decided to meet with a psychic medium.
I'm so excited.
Which is really one of my favorite things to do in general.
I did it once before, right before law school. And the first card she picked was a legal scale. And I had told her on the phone that I was going to law school, starting law school. So then the whole time I was like, I'm being duped. It was also on Route 17. And
yeah. See, I've had good experiences and I've had not good experiences. But I felt like it was an appropriate thing for this phase of life because we want to be open. Yeah. We want to be open to intuition, to possibility, and to conversations that make us think about the energy we're putting out into the world, the connections we can't explain. And I just feel like, you know, we've been talking about manifestation, which we're going to do a show on. And we've been just talking about, you know, cultivating happiness and just like understanding the universe from like a different perspective. So I think we thought that this was like an appropriate invite.
Yeah. And I think I don't know too much about astrology, but the little that I do know, I think it's a really good time to do it because now it's the moon out of retrograde and it's a whole time of new awakenings, new beginnings. So whether you're a skeptic or a believer or you're just curious, like we are, today's episode is about exploring the unknown and seeing what it might have to say about where we are or where we've been and where we might be going next.
I know. I'm excited.
And for both of us, I think it's a really reconnecting with those we've lost and serving as a reminder that the universe is magical in so many ways. And I think if you choose to believe in the magic will find you.
I totally agree with that. And I just think like sometimes we need to know that the people we've lost are watching and listening and know what's happening. And I also think sometimes even just hearing someone else say like, this may happen, it's like helps you manifest that you want it to happen, you know? So, are you in general like a believer?
I am. I am definitely a believer. I think being a Pisces a little bit connects me between like the earth and the water. And from what I know about me and my sign, I am a little mystical, like a little magical. I feel that. So I am a believer, and I'm excited to hear what she has to say today.
Do you have any good, like, magical, earthly universe stories?
So I do. I have a few. Probably the most impactful on me is, I think, as I've told you before, my grandma was my best friend. And there's, nobody in my life that meant more to me, I think, or whoever will. I mean, in a different way than my kids. I don't mean any disrespect to them. And my grandma collected pine cones. Wherever she went, whether it was Yosemite or any trip she went on, she would bring a pine cone back. And I found out, for some reason, Gary and I, we were living in the city. It was just before I was getting married. And we went to the Bronx Zoo. And when I came home, I felt really sick. Like I had to sit down on the sidewalk. I felt like lightheaded and dizzy. And it wasn't the weather or anything because this was the end of March. I just really felt violently ill. And I remember sitting down and Gary's like, you're almost home. Like I could carry you. We get home. At that time there was no cell phones. There was a message on our answering machine from my mom to call her. And around the same time that I was feeling sick, my grandma had passed. And that night I couldn't sleep. It was weird. Two things happened. I couldn't sleep. We lived in a duplex apartment in the city, and the bottom floor we had a little backyard, and there was a wall around it. And this, I don't know if it was a cat or raccoon, but it came in the night, and there was a light shining on it, and we stared at each other for like 6 hours. It did not move. I did not move. I just stared out the window. And I think eventually I fell asleep. And the next morning I was getting up to go out to New Jersey to see my family. And on my car, which was parked in the city with no trees around, on the windshield was a pine cone.
Wow.
And I lost it. And pine cones, I've come to learn, are like very evolving. They're a sign of like new life because they're falling from a tree. New trees are going to grow from it. And it's just like a very peaceful sign. It's like renewal.
So she passed that day?
She passed that day. She passed that day. And the next, that's when the cat or the raccoon came. I saw it was a raccoon, but it might have been like a cat in the city. It's rare to see raccoon. But the next day there was a pine cone on my windshield,
That's really
which I
weird.
still have
I have
today
the chills.
upstairs.
That's really weird. So my earthly weird universe story was, before my wedding, my dad had already passed, and I had read the book by Jonathan Edwards, Crossing Over. And in the book, he talks about how when he went to his mom's funeral, he asked her for a sign, and the sign that he asked for was white birds. So one day I was driving in my car right before my wedding, and I was like, show me the white birds. Show me the white birds. I want to see them at my wedding. I want to know you're there. So during the part of the wedding where you're signing your ketubah and your marriage license, all of a sudden this giant white stork, we got married at the Botanical Gardens in Brooklyn, flew down, sat there, watched the entire signing, like to the point where like the photographer took pictures of it. The rabbi talked about it during the ceremony, like not in reference to my dad, but like I was thinking,
of course,
oh my God. So to me, that was like one of those moments where like the sign was just so obvious to me that he had heard me and he was there. So that was really freaking cool.
Incredible. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Birds often come as a sign, whether it's a cardinal. For Michael, my father-in-law who passed, when I heard the news, I pulled into my driveway. There's like a white picket fence, and on each of the little pickets, there was like 4 blue jays. And now I often see them, and they're also a sign of like, connection to those we've lost. And they're like, for me, they're always like, Michael was like such a force of life and was always like doing this and doing that. And they're always so busy. They're busy, busy birds. And they're, they tend to like hang out by our driveway. And I know some people would probably say like, oh, you just have blue jays by your driveway. But I really do. Even if you just feel the connection.
Yeah, you can choose to believe that.
Choose to believe.
And then it makes you feel closer to the person that you've lost. So
I love that story. You asked for a sign.
Yeah, I'm going to find the picture and we'll hopefully be able to put it in because it was really that cool. It was like not just like a little white bird. It was like, you saw it still, like it was a giant white bird.
Right.
So it was very cool. So
I love that.
Stay tuned when we meet with Denise Murray, psychic medium.
Excited.
And then we'll tune in after to tell you what we think.
So I have like 3 people stepping forward already. So just know that they might not be directly for you. Say if your best friends, I know this is your best friend, right?
Yeah.
But say if one of your friends' father just passed away, they will come through seeing you as an opportunity. Spirit's very opportunistic and I can't control that either. Okay, I have a man standing behind you. So I'm just going to start with him. Okay, so he comes in looking younger, but he's definitely an adult, and he has shaded darker hair. He's kind of got that forehead, that hairline that kind of goes like this. So it's not really a full-on widow's peak, but it kind of dips back here. And his hair does have a texture to it. It's not completely straight. So it might have a little bit of a wave, and I do see some contrast, so he might even just be going gray at the age he steps forward. There's a Jeff name connected to him. So the name Jeff or the J, okay? And if it's not Jeff, it's definitely a J, but I did hear Jeff, so I can't get past that. Nope. Okay. So he's talking about the Jeff name. He's either connected to Jeff or he is Jeff, and Jeff might also be part of his last name. Okay. Anybody?
No.
And what about you? Well, I'll make it a little more information because he's definitely not here for me. He's a thinner build man. I can only see him from here up because of where I'm looking. Thinner build man. Hold on. Thank you. Also talks about, yep, thanks. He used to drink wine. He shows me the wine bottle. So he's talking about wine. So when he shows me the wine bottle, he could either be talking about, I love to drink wine, or I owned a winery. We went to a winery, anything having to do with wine. And I want you to think broader because, like I said, B-listers come through first sometimes. All right, hold on. Also talks about, all right, he's showing me his the garage that's connected to his, I guess it's connected to his house. So he's talking about his garage as well. He also talks about it was a quicker passing because he shows me the alarm clock. So I know that this was a quicker passing. I want to try and move him so I can see him bigger on the wall. I have a couple different people here, but I'm trying to find a good spot for him. Hold on. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Thank you. There's a brain or head connection to his passing. So he either passed from the brain, which would be Alzheimer's, dementia, stroke, brain bleed, brain cancer, aneurysm. He could also be talking about mental health or a head injury, but I know it's connected to the brain or the head. Anything, even the slightest thing, just.
I mean, it feels like Michael, but
it feels like Michael.
Okay,
for two reasons.
When I hear the name Jeff, it doesn't mean it's his.
Yeah,
he could be still connected to somebody named Jeff in the living or on the other side. But I did hear the name Jeff. Doesn't necessarily mean that's his name.
right.
Or
Okay,
it might not be. It might be connected, but we don't know the name.
I don't think they would say it if you didn't know it, but you might figure it out later.
I don't know a Jeff.
I don't know Jeff either, but it feels like Michael in that the not a bar, a wine store, not a bar.
I just see the wine bottle.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how he started his business at a bar.
Okay.
Delivering glasses.
Okay.
But something else you said. It sounds like Michael because
He's the hair and also.
Which is just
How does he connect to the brain or the head?
Because Alzheimer's. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So he's coming in younger. I mean, I hope he wasn't this young when he passed, but he looks really good.
Mm-hmm. But he always looked good.
Yeah. Let me get a little information. What's the garage thing?
So the garage is where he started his business, in his garage.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. See, I have no clue what the hell's going on. I'm only here to deliver the messages. So I get a little nosy too. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. It never gets old. Also, hold on. Okay. He does talk about the quicker passing though. He shows it to me again. So was it in a short time? Now, quicker passing to me would either mean I died suddenly and unexpectedly, or I passed within a year's time. Like I got sick and I passed within this amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's going like this, like he's waving his hands over his head at you, but thank you. He is bringing me back to the Jeff connection. All right. So they will repeat it if you don't get it, and that's fine because you're not, listen, I have a terrible memory, so I don't require you to remember everything, but there's a Jeff connection to him. It might not be his bestie, his brother. It could be somebody you guys are connected to.
I mean, this is her father-in-law. I don't know him.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you'll remember this, and also you're recording it. But if you had piece of paper, you could write things down that would for later.
Yeah.
Because
my sister-in-law.
Yes. Now here's the other thing. I'm glad you said that. Thank you. Sometimes they tell you things you absolutely won't remember. So you ask other people and then they get the healing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like they want you to spread the love.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. If he has anything else to add, I will definitely, bring him through more because he's not leaving and he's hurting my head. So hold on.
Hi. Okay, so we're going to insert little asides so you can hear context to what she's talking about. So for example, she was talking about this man over my shoulder, and she went on to explain that he was saying something about Jeff and that something to do with his brain, and it was a fairly quick passing, and that he was like bothering her because he was just kept at it and at it and at it. So it reminded me of my father-in-law who passed away from Alzheimer's. And in the beginning, she describes a bar, some sort of relationship to a bar in a garage. And the way that my father-in-law began his business was delivering cigarettes to a bar for their vending machine because they were in the vending machine business. And the bar owner asked if he had any glasses because he was having a party. And so Michael went out to get glasses to rent to the bar. And that's really how party rental started, in their garage. So if I'm looking at like the big picture, also he always liked a lot of attention. And she said that he was hurting her head. So if I'm trying to like put a person to who she's talking about, it would be my father-in-law. And the Jeff that she was mentioning later, Gary reminded me that his cousin Jeffrey died from a heart attack at a young age.
Okay. Okay. There's also, so I have a woman stepping forward. Come a little closer, please. Thank you so much. They're so nice. All right. So she's coming in and her hair is on the shorter side and the lighter side. So lighter would be blonde, white, or gray, because I'm only seeing in shades. Her hair also has a nice style to it, but it's shorter. It's just like nice and styled. I feel like, all right, she's holding shopping bags in her hands. Okay, so I see all these shopping bags in her hands. So I don't know if she carried a giant purse or she's got shopping bags in her hands, but she's coming in and I need a name, please. Thank you. Oh, she also talks about the necklace. So either somebody has her necklace, gave her a necklace, or she gave you a necklace, but there is a connection to the necklace because she shows it to me. And as soon as you know, or even think you know, the quicker you speak up, the quicker she feeds me more information. Can anybody take this woman?
I mean, it sounds like
no names though. Okay, no names though.
Because she did have shorter hair.
Okay,
and
lighter?
And she was like, not a bag lady, like a bag lady, but she carried a million tote bags everywhere she went. She was known for that.
Okay, so she's on the other side of the room right now. I love you. What's with the necklace? Because she's holding it out like this, like making it. Did you give her something? Is there significance? Do you have it?
No.
Because there's some significance to the necklace that she wants to acknowledge, and also the number 6 as well. So the 6 could be the month of June. I was born in June. I passed in June. I have 6 kids. I'm one of 6 kids, or there are 6 grandkids. Do you understand the number 6 connected to her?
No. 6. I mean, the month of June was when my father-in-law was born.
Okay.
And he made a big deal about his birthday.
Okay. Because I have the both of them here, I won't really know who's talking because there's no disembodied voice, thank God. I'd be in a rubber room. Okay, so let me talk to her and him a little bit because now I have them both, but I have a third person as well. I didn't expect this much of a turnout. So it's going to be a good time. All right, so who is connected to either I'm an electrician or your lights are going crazy? Sometimes your lights flicker or do weird things, or the electricity.
My light is flickering in my laundry room. It feels like I'm having a stroke when it does that.
Okay, just know that's them. They have to show me things that are going on in your life to prove this is us. This is us. Okay, so you're not going crazy. You're not having a stroke. That's just them saying hello. Okay. Also, they want you to, who you have kids? 2?
4.
Okay.
2 at home.
2 at home? Okay, thank you. Okay, they want me to pass along love to the kids, but they mentioned 2 for a reason. I don't know.
My twins are home.
Okay. Also, is there another significance to your twins connected to your in-laws? Is there a namesake? Is there like what there, because I know that there's some kind of like little connection and I'm not sure what it is. Think about that for a second. You'll remember it. I'm not worried. She keeps bringing up this necklace. I don't want her to keep bringing that up. I want more information.
Okay, so this part feels like Sunny, and that Sunny and Mike go together. Sunny's my mother-in-law, and she was notorious for carrying a million tote bags filled with a million different things. So the fact that she was carrying a lot of bags reminded me of her. She was also asking about this necklace, and she was like pretty adamant about it. And it sounded like my mother-in-law was pretty adamant about it, but it didn't really resonate with me until later when I was speaking to my sister-in-law, Tracy, and I was telling her a little bit about, what I experienced. And I said, yeah, but she mentioned this necklace and it just didn't make sense. And Tracy's like, oh my God. She said, my mother-in-law had this little butterfly, Van Cleef butterfly, and it's like pearl. And Tracy was telling me that just a few days before I'm telling her this story, she lost that necklace and she was going crazy trying to find it. And she was so upset because she shares it with my sister-in-law and it was her turn to have it and she couldn't find it. And she was like really distressed over it. So that was the connection.
There is a connection to the name Stephen as well. Who is Stephen?
My dad.
Okay, your dad is Stephen. Okay, that's the one lurking in the back. He's living or passed?
No,
okay, because I don't see living people. All right. Okay, so in his day, he had more hair, but as he got older, it got either closer to his head or lighter.
Kind of.
Okay.
He always had hair.
Yeah. I mean, I see hair on his head, but it's not like it was when he was younger because he shows it to me when it was younger and it was almost like unruly or like fluffy.
Maybe.
Okay. Messy. All right. He actually said that, not me. All right, so I want to talk to your dad for a second. Hold on. Also a connection to the number 7 or the month of July.
I mean, my birthday's the 7th.
Okay. Okay. It's
not
this,
July 7th.
but it's not July. Is there another connection to the number 7 or the month of July?
I mean, my son's hockey number is 7.
Yeah, that would be it. Because I don't think they would talk about the day of your birth. I think they would talk about the month, or there's a significant to the number 7, which is why I said there's also a significance to the number 3. Believe me, they say things that we don't even think of until later on. You're like, oh my God, it just clicks. Okay. There's a G or a Gene name, Gene connection.
G name's Gary, my husband.
Okay. Everything okay? Good or bad?
Good now.
Okay. Obviously you had to go through something. I don't know what, you don't have to tell me what it is. They're talking about seeing him through. Seeing him through. Okay. I don't know what this means. I'm only here to deliver the messages. Yeah, me too. Okay, did there have to be some x-rays done? Do you understand this? Like films, so I don't know if there's like a scan. Do you understand this?
A little bit. Not
Okay.
a scan, but health related.
Okay. Because when I close my eyes, I see the x-rays or scans. Okay. And who's connected to the letter T?
Tyler, my son.
Okay. Everything cool?
Mm-hmm.
Was he really worried about Dad?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're assisting. They have to tell me what they're doing. They're just assisting. Everything's fine. They got them through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just know that that's their job on the other side because they don't work anymore. So their only job is to help the living because we need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
So just know that there was assistance with that. Did we figure out the D connection?
For me, my sister's Danielle.
Okay. Also, somebody was in the service. I'm not sure what branch or boating. So I see this as an anchor, but it doesn't mean it's the Navy. I just see it as the service or boating. There's either a connection to a trip you guys went on, possibly a cruise or boat situation. So they're talking about that. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Hold on. No, it's absolutely that. Yes. Okay. Every time I look up, I see the anchor, so I can't get away from it.
Well, anchor is, my son goes to Vanderbilt, which is anchor down. And that's the license plate on his car.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. That has to be it. It's usually not part of my symbols because I didn't know about that. But when I usually see that, it means one or the other. But yes, I will accept that for sure because they wouldn't let it go until now. Okay. Also, there is a heart or chest connection. Connected to somebody over here.
That's my husband had a heart attack.
Okay. Okay. There is a connection to the 7. Did we figure out the 7?
I mean, my birthday is the 7th. My son's hockey.
I think it's your son. All right. So hold on one second. Let's go here. Let me try and close my eyes. Yeah. Hold on. I see better in the dark. Okay. Do you understand the purchase or sale of a home? Somebody's talking about purchase or sale of a home.
I just bought a house.
Okay. So you're not alone. I see your father pushing you a little bit. So he's like kind of behind. He shows me behind me, but he's doing it for you. behind my left shoulder, and he kind of pushes you. So I feel like he's trying to guide you and leave you little clues. Do you understand this?
I don't know.
Are you picking up on the clues?
No.
All right. He's trying to give you little clues and guide you, but he shows up on your left. Okay. So I don't know if something's going on over here or you sometimes feel something.
I put a lot of pain in my hips, like in my left side, I guess.
Okay. He's trying to guide you. I don't think it's just about the house. I kind of feel like it's bigger than that. Oh, I have a new person coming through. Okay, good. All right. I have an older gentleman coming through. His hair, he doesn't have a whole lot on top. And I do feel like he wore a hat once in a while. Okay. Because he shows me the hat. He showed me off and then he put the hat on. So he doesn't have a whole lot on top. And on the sides, it might even be going a little gray the way he comes in. Who's this guy?
Sounds like my poppy. He was semi-bald, but he always wore a cap.
Okay. All right. He's coming through. He wasn't here before, so he's here now. Were you close to your poppy?
Mm-hmm.
Did he always give you money? Because he's showing me a dollar bill. Did he always give you money?
Sometimes.
All right. Did he always tell you to save it?
He always gave me $2 bills that he told me to save.
My dad did the same thing, and I still have them.
Me too.
That's awesome. God, I don't even know if they make those anymore.
I don't know.
Okay, because he showed me the bill, so I wasn't sure what he was talking about. Okay, great. This is for you. Hold on. Do you understand the apology coming through from Dad?
Maybe.
Yeah. This is overwhelming me a little bit. So he literally stopped me dead in my tracks, and I know absolutely that this is him because I just got the feeling. He was the heart one, right?
No.
Who was the heart one?
My husband.
No. Did Dad have an issue with his chest or heart?
No.
No. Then he's talking about this is bothering him. Okay. It's not. No, he's connected to the heart. He's making me ache a little bit. This isn't like a heart attack thing. This is like an ache thing. This is like, I'm sad. Okay. And he's not sad. I need you to know this. Let me clarify. He's not sad on the other side because they don't have those emotions anymore. He's making me feel like as if you were here right now. Okay. He's sad and he's sorry. Okay. He pushes forward the white rose. This is like, please accept my apology. I'm so sorry. He's not going to tell me what it's about, even though I want to know. Because I ask. In my head, you're not hearing me all the questions I'm asking these people. Yeah. But he interrupted the whole thing. I was just talking to your poppy. He got right in the way. And he's like, please tell her I'm sorry. Do you understand it, though?
A little. Yeah, I think.
I almost feel like he didn't do anything really wrong. Okay? I don't feel like it's an apology like I screwed her over. No, I don't feel like that. No. I feel like it's a different kind of apology, something he either couldn't help or inadvertently did. Do you understand this? This is the feeling he's giving me. Yeah. And I apologize because I don't get to know it's private between you guys. Yeah. But please accept his apology. He also whispers in your ear sometimes, so I don't know what the hell that means. But are you hearing something?
It's weird. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like he's in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. But he whispers in your ear like he's trying to guide you. He said like he always did. Did he always try to guide you through life? He's like I always did. I'm still trying to guide her. And also you can stand on your own 2 feet, but I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know.
Okay. She can stand on her own 2 feet. I don't know what this means. It's either something that you didn't think you could do.
I don't know.
Okay, so we wrapped up the part where she did the medium section of the reading, which we gave you some of the highlights. And now she reads our cards, which is really kind of her way of predicting our future. And some of that stuff felt kind of private, so we're going to leave it there. But we are going to share the really fun parts she talked about, where the podcast goes.
All right, here's what I'm saying. This could be your energy, his energy, but what I see is putting a lot of hard work in, but it's worth it for the growth. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, no, I feel like this might actually be about the podcast. Okay. Because I just got it. I was like, oh no, it's not that at all. It's not actually a physical job. It's putting the hard work in. There's a lot of effort that goes into this. Okay. Because it shows the effort. Even if you look at this card, it's like, sometimes it could be a little bit of a pain in the dick. All right.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, right. But it's like, it's worth it because you see all this growth. Keep going.
Okay.
That's your confirmation. Okay. Anything that you mentioned is going to come out in these cards. I just don't know when or where. Okay. But now I'm already into the next 2 years. Okay.
That's okay.
There are going to be more opportunities. You're involved in this too, Lisa. There are going to be more opportunities that I can't even talk because I have the chills right now. There are going to be more opportunities that you even realize, and they're presenting themselves to you. You don't even have to search for them. It's like all of a sudden with the podcast, like things are just going to show up like, oh, I never thought of that. Let's do that. You know what I mean? But there's like also opportunities. You weren't on Channel 12 News, right?
I don't think so.
All right.
Are we going to be?
There's like opportunities that you never thought of.
Yeah.
That are coming to you. Like this can actually go all the way, like big. Wow. Don't stop.
Are we the next Oprah?
I just keep hearing, God, I hope so, because I'm on it.
Yeah.
But like, I just keep hearing, I also keep hearing go big or go home. Like, I don't know where the hell that came from.
Yeah.
But don't stop. Just keep going.
Okay.
Because you're building something here. You're building something here.
Well, that was intense.
Wow.
That was intense with Denise.
What'd you think?
I thought it was powerful. I mean, I think, look, I think sometimes we're looking for specific things to come through, and it can feel like, I wanted to hear this and I wanted to hear that. And I think either you believe and recognize like she doesn't have control over what specifically people are showing her or spirits are showing her. I thought it was extremely powerful that she like knew my dad's name. And then there were obviously some things that he was saying that, were personal that I understood. And I think there were certainly things about your in-laws and sort of being there for Gary. I think we're both going to have to listen to it back. I mean, she literally just walked out and we're filming this. So I think for me and you to listen to it back and sort of really process
it. That's what I was going to say. I think like there was definitely tidbits there where like if I sat down and thought about it, or talked to my sister-in-laws or Gary.
Right, like your mother-in-law with the bags.
Yeah.
Things like that.
My mother-in-law with the bags, my father-in-law with collecting cars, the garage, the wine. I do think that was like connected to, they started their business at a bar, O'Prandy's, and there was a garage out back. So like those things were very...
Like they spoke to you.
They spoke to me, but I want more. And I guess like, that's
you want it to be the obvious thing. Like, I feel like if they would have said to you, like, show me the pink hippo, you know what I mean? Or like,
but she did say something, and even the cards afterwards, she was talking about Gary's like heart health and that my in-laws were there. I think I have to watch it back and really like kind of delve a little bit more into it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think she's the real deal. But I think that's for everyone else to sort of judge and see for themselves. And
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, I'm very into like the universe is not just what we see, and like there are things that are sort of unexplainable that are happening. So I liked, even just being able to chat with someone that has a proclaimed gift, and hear, kind of what happens for her, what the experience is. So
it's a powerful gift.
So let's into and over for the week.
Speaking about what we're into and over, I'm going to go first.
Yeah, go. You go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the positive, the intos. I'm really into 3 things, which we will post. One are the Dear Francis ballet slippers with the sequins.
I didn't see those.
You need those. I need those. We all need these. These are happy shoes. They will match every outfit you wear this summer. They're like
sequin shoes. I'm into it.
Crystals on it, and they're not expensive. Another thing that I'm into, and this is like a gem. Thanks, Jen Sherman. I have it. I will vouch for it. I want you all to get it. The Row 90s bag is absurdly priced. There is a copy on Amazon.
Oh, I've seen it. A dupe. It's a good dupe.
It is besides the little row that, is like, what do you call it? Emblazoned on the side.
Yeah.
You cannot tell the difference. And it's such a good crossbody summer bag. I have it in cream and I have it in black. Highly recommend. And the third thing I highly recommend, and I think this is a great graduation gift as we start coming into like, the
grad
April,
season,
May grad season, is the bag that we spoke about. Not the bag that you got, the bandana bag.
Call me by your name.
Call me by my name.
Yeah.
They make a makeup bag, which sells, I think, for like $180. It's navy. It comes in different colors. You can get different things on it. Amazon has the perfect dupe. I just think it's like...
Are you going to post it?
I'll post both. Whether you get the expensive one for a graduation gift, like something super special, or if you just want one to throw in your summer getaway bags.
That was an easy... I love that brand, but it was easy duping.
Yeah.
Because it was just...
A lot of easy duping. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. What I'm over is... Did I say this already? Because I'm over it again. It's driving me crazy in the last few days. The codes that you need every time.
We've talked about that. You're circling back because I think this was like a long time ago you said it.
Back.
Yeah. But I even texted you this morning. Did you request a code? But it was really me. I didn't even realize I requested my own code.
Okay. Rosie's barking to come down, of course. And what I'm also over, and I'm not falling prey to it, I am over the constant switching of what style jeans.
Oh, I just saw a good meme about this. It's enough. The skinny, the barrel, the big. It's just like wear what looks good on your body and just stick to that.
Love and stick to that, and don't fall prey to the fashion cool people.
I know. It's annoying.
Cool because
I just want to say, like, I don't think a jean should be $750.
No.
I think that is absurd. Like, I just saw a YSL one. Like, I didn't realize it was that, but I saw. I'm like, oh, that's a good jean. And then it was like $1,200. I'm like, even if I had all the money in the world, I just don't think I could do that.
No, I agree.
It bothers me.
So wear what you love.
Wear what you love. All right. So I will go with a couple things I'm into. One thing I'm into is this new hair oil that I've been using. Did I talk about this? Or again, I don't remember.
You did talk about hair oil that was making your hair shiny.
No, that's something different. But this is a hair oil you put on before you wash your hair by Rose, R-O-Z, or Roz. I think I already posted it, but if not, I'll go back. I use their shampoo and their conditioner, but the hair oil I got from Jennifer Fisher, and it's like you put it on before you wash your hair. So like 10 minutes
Jennifer
before.
Fisher. You had me at Jennifer Fisher.
I know. So I trust her. So that's the one.
I use the Roz because it's supposed to be good for when your hair is falling out.
Oh, okay. So I use the shampoo. I use the conditioner. I know I have those posted. Actually, I do think I have the oil already posted. So that was the only product that I was into. I'm very into Stella being in the house.
Me too.
She left already, but I just like love her presence in my home. It's very calming. I think it calms all of us in the house. So Stelly, I like when you're home. I am very into, this is so random, but I was thinking about this the other day. I'm into when someone says to me, I want to pick your brain about something. I can't explain it. It's like such a good opener. Like it makes me feel like the person trusts me, trusts my brain, trusts what I have to say on something. And I think it's like something really nice to say to a friend when you are like seeking their advice or something.
It's a compliment. It's, it's trust. And you're a great person to say that to. So,
but what I'm over is when someone's like, how are you? You good? Like they answer before they leave space.
For you to answer.
For you, like, how is everything? Good? Good? You had a good trip? It's like basically saying like, I don't really want to hear about your trip.
Time to hear
I just want to tell you it was good. I do not like when people do that.
I feel like older people do that sometimes because they don't want to hear if anything's bad. Like sometimes
it's like a super, like if you're like, no, I actually broke my arm on the trip. There's like no space to say that because you've already told me that it's good.
But if you're going to ask somebody how they are, how their trip was, then take the time to listen.
Yeah. And the other thing I'm over is that I am still like at almost 50 years old can be very like PMS. Like I think my family thought I should go to an asylum this weekend.
You've said that recently.
I don't know what is going on. Like why? I'm like so hormonal still at this age.
Yeah. And I think sometimes it almost gets worse in perimenopause. So,
Well, buckle up, Craig and Nate. They were the victims this weekend.
They were the targets.
I mean, some of it was deserved, but like,
yeah,
I can pump it up to a different level.
I am not PMS, obviously. I am post-menopause, but I do sometimes.
Does it go away?
It's weird. I do sometimes feel, and I get like a little crampy once a month, and I'm like, oh my God, did I not put my patch on? I mean, we'll talk about this all in a perimenopause episode, but I do feel like you still get like a little bit of the PMS. And poor Tyler got the brunt of it this weekend when we were riding to the horse show, and he had to drive. He was driving on the Sawmill Parkway. He did a really good job. But the entire time I was like, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how annoying I am. And he was like, there's no number for you.
I know.
And I think it was like a little PMS-y.
I know. It's like, I know sometimes it's my anxiety. I know sometimes it's being fueled by like something they're doing, but I mean,
it's a real thing.
It felt very like when I looked at my health calendar.
Yeah. You could see.
I could see.
Yeah. I think part of it is really out of your control.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, that's it.
Okay. So next week, what are we talking about?
Manifestation. We're going to continue with our spiritual world.
Yes.
And we are going to think about different things that we're manifesting for the upcoming years.
I love it. Okay.
Have a good week. Happy spring break.